Hello, and welcome to AIM International's preparatory tutorials for the Information Certification exam. I'm Steve Weissman, Principal Consultant at Holly Group and a certified AIM training instructor in the realm of content, process, and information management. I'll be your guide as we review the exam's major domains of expertise, and I'll tell you all you need to know to earn that passing grade. Today's subject is implementation planning, a key part of this special certification, which AIM created to support you as you solve your organization's existing information-related problems and plan for its future. For 60 years, AIM has been the leading nonprofit association, helping users understand how to best manage documents, content, records, and business processes. This module is part of the Plan and Implement knowledge domain, one of 6 within the certification program. In it, we'll explore techniques used to manage statements of work, procurement, project scope, and change orders. A statement of work is a document that describes the work that needs to be done in an information management project, detailing with contractual precision such terms as major deliverables, specific deliverable timeframes, tasks and jobs, staff assignments, financial resources and facilities required, and sources of funding. In cases where vendors or contractors actually are to be engaged, pricing and terms are also sometimes specified, if not already indicated in a pre-existing contract. Because the statement of work is so significant as a planning and ultimately legal document, it's absolutely critical that it be prepared properly and accurately, and include inputs and guidance from all affected departments. While the specifics will vary from organization to organization, here are a few simple-sounding roles and responsibilities that should be part of every such initiative. The project coordinator plans out this statement of work and its parts. An author or authorship team creates a draft, sometimes by parsing out the sections to individuals with specific expertise. Reviewers then check it over, offering comments and making changes as necessary. A designated editor analyzes and synthesizes the inputs, asking questions where necessary, and incorporates the changes into the final document. Then, appropriate managers approve and sign it. Preparing the statement of work is a precursor to actually procuring the services needed to get that work done. While price is obviously an important consideration, timetable, reputation, and resources, yours and the service providers, are also key elements to weigh carefully. Most times, the procurement process can be broken into 5 phases. The first is defining the business need. This step entails capturing detailed business requirements and formulating them into a requirement statement, identifying and committing resources, and obtaining stakeholder buy-in to the project. The second is developing the procurement strategy. Here, timescales must be understood and the current business environment, inside and out of the organization, must be evaluated. A list of possible suppliers is also readied and an approach to each of them is prepared. Third, supplier evaluation and selection must take place. Here, a short list of suppliers and related solutions are selected to be taken to final negotiations. Fourth is negotiation and award of contract. This is where the deal is actually done. And now that it is, and all parties understand and agree upon the purchase-to-pay policies and procedures, service level agreements, and key performance indicator agreements, we move on to number 5. Induction and integration. Here, it's important to make sure that the supplier is fully prepared and able to deliver all aspects of the contract, and all the relevant performance measures and reporting mechanisms have been put into place. Once the project is underway, guarding against and managing scope creep is vital to keeping a project on schedule and on budget. All too often, project managers find their projects growing as tasks not originally planned make their way onto the list of things to do. One of the simplest ways to mitigate the effects of scope creep is to make sure that the scope is clearly and thoroughly defined in the beginning, communicated to all the relevant participants, and then referenced at every point along the way. This isn't to say that additional work won't become necessary as the weeks go along, but establishing boundaries and implementing vetting processes go a long way towards keeping the project from becoming unmanageable. When changes do need to be made, say upon discovery of an error or omission in the statement of work, or a regulatory change takes place, Then a change order procedure should be followed to document the particulars and limit the work to the tasks defined. In this day and age, this process is managed electronically, so all the attributes of records management can be brought to bear on it. The process itself is fairly straightforward, typically involving stating what the changes are, the reasons they must be made, and the estimated impact on costs and schedule. When approved, the change order will serve as an official modification to the original agreement and become part of the new plan. This module has explored the techniques used to manage statements of work, procurement, project scope, and change orders. Having completed it, you may next wish to review the section on requirements definition. The material you have just reviewed is part of a broader program of study that prepares you to take the Information Certification exam. This proctored test consists of 100 multiple-choice questions and is delivered electronically by Prometric. You'll have 2 hours to complete it, and upon passing, you'll earn a professional certification that's valid for 3 years. For more information, please visit www.aim.org/certification. Thank you.